Oh, there it goes. Okay. There you go. Turned off the monitor. How's it going, everybody? SaharaDrac once again. Sorry for the long delay. As some of you, well, hopefully most of you saw, I was in Norway, the coolest place in the world, for 4 days. And I have never traveled out of the country before. I've never been east of Dallas. So, yeah, it was kind of a new experience for me. So I took a day to rest and recover from the airplane action and stuff. So, but yeah, I got invited to speak at Trondheim University in Trondheim, Norway, and speak about StarCraft. And basically, they had like a meeting, like a summit meeting thing about it. Kind of hard to describe, but I had a whole video presentation, and they should be sending it to me soon, so you guys will be able to check it out. It was really, really good, actually. It went really well, and I was really worried for a while that it would not be good, but I think it was pretty decent. Hopefully they got a kick out of it. Hopefully you will too. Norway, man. Coolest place I've ever been. Not that I've been many places, but it was like Vikings were there, both the old kind with the axes and the beards, and the new kind which can land on the ground or fly in the air. There were actual Norse Vikings flying Vikings all over Norway. That's like, it's like their national bird. And they would just constantly like drop bags of fiery death on me. May have been their poop. I don't know. Do Vikings poop? Of course they do. They poop like frost giant meat, and they, you know, belch pure whale carcass bones. But yeah, it was a really cool place. Like, they had like these really old buildings, like my hotel, and then you go in and like it would have like the fanciest, most modern bathroom ever. Like, way cooler than anything we have. It was like a lot of stuff like that. Really amazing integration of technology. Just clean and very happy people. Lots of beer. Just really good time. And if I got nothing else out of my StarCraft 2 casting career but this, it would totally be worth it because, I mean, it was an amazing trip. So, in honor of that, I went looking for a Norwegian StarCraft 2 pro. Actually, Drunken Bobby is one, but he's kind of retired. So I found he's actually a current streamer on Team Liquid, and he's a really good Zerg player. His name's Stigy, like StyGGen, like the river, or like the land in Conan, where all the wizards are from. His name's Stigy. He's a kick-ass player. I've watched some of his games, so we're going to watch one of his games against Adel Scott, who's another very talented player. And I have forgot to look at the camera the whole time. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're going to watch a game of a Norwegian pro. See how some Norwegian style Zerg goes down. So, oh, sorry, there's the microphone. Enjoy the game, and look forward to that speech soon. Alright. Okay, two quick, very important things. I am sorry I'm so awkward from the camera. I know a lot of my in-game personality is getting lost on the camera because I'm just not used to it. I will get used to it. But secondly, and much more importantly, I want to thank my gracious hosts in Norway. Number one, Mr. Herman Westrom Thorsen, the coolest guy, best host. I mean, just amazingly gracious, amazingly kind. And all the people there, and his friends, Thor. Yes, his name was Thor, and trust me, not once. No, I did not say Thor is here, not once. So don't even worry about it. His friends Thor and Ole, and Ellie and Martha, and I don't know. I'm losing the pronunciation, but yes, I forgot to thank them, so now I'm thanking them. Now enjoy the game. All right, bro. Alright, how's it going? How's it going? This is SaharaDrac, casting my So Gay for Norway cast with Norwegian Zerg Pro GGGL with a heart. Yeah, that's right, StyGGen against well-known Protoss player Adel Scott, featured on the Day 9 Daily more than once. And StyGGen, yeah, very impressive player. Watched 3 of his games before this one, and yeah, he kicks ass. He's really good with Zerg. So, we're going to cast his game. I wanted to find a Norwegian Terran, but alas, was not meant to be. So here we are. And, yeah, he's just opening drones, which is very strong in this video game. And every time you make a drone, You know, that's cool. Good job. Every time you don't make a drone, idiot. Every time you make a drone, pro. You see how that works? That's something all Zerg need to remember. So, gonna slow it back down now. Sorry, I hate the fucking, whoa, don't swear. My gosh, what if my auntie watches this? I hate the beginning with all the mining and nothing's happening and there's not even a divergence in the build yet. So, here's some 4 cute little Zerglings coming out here. I'm going to take care of this probe that's blocking the expansion. Adel Scott, I'm going to use this time to take one more quick peek around StyGGen's base before he dies. And he's getting a good long look, so that's cool. He's StyGGen also getting a good long look at Protoss's base, because Protoss don't get sentries or stalkers for like 6, I think. The first time Protoss can hit air in this game is when they get a fleet beacon. So yeah, this Overlord had a good look. There's the second gate going down now. Did he see it? He did see something warping in. I don't know if he clicked it, but here's 2 more gates going down. Probably not shocked, even if he saw it. I mean, he probably he saw 2 gases here, but he probably expects those gates. So there's the expansion going down fairly late-ish for StyGGen. He's not fast expanding on Metalopolis today, just normal expanding for Zerg. And that's cool. Force field. Ooh, nice force field by Adel Scott. Traps in StyGGen's Zerglings and takes those out. You never want to lose units unless you absolutely have to, and he did not have to there. So, 1 mistake. 1 down for Norway. This is the one StyGGen game I did not watch yet, so, because I don't like watching them before. It just ruins it for me. And there's the expansion almost done. Injecting his larva. Filing his nails, applying for social security, and yeah, Adel Scott is happily, looks like he's going to maybe head down the ramp here and try and expand. Very careful expansion. Good players like to put stuff at the bottom of the ramp and really get stuff secured before they just throw down a Nexus willy-nilly, so that's good. There's a stalker out now. Overlord's going to come back and take a peek. He is at 41 of 44 food, so he's going to have to be careful with that bad mamma jamma right there. Yeah, and 10 more lings coming out for Zerg, and the Roach Warren just finishing, so he's going to open. He's not rushing to lair, or he's not in any kind of hurry towards lair at all, actually. That was a lair. That would be embarrassing. Nope, no lair. So yeah, he's just opening tier 1 stuff, and now he sees with his speedlings that Protoss has indeed thrown down the Nexus. Very sentry heavy. Makes a lot of sense considering how imbalanced they are. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dog. No, I'm not. No. They're just Force Field is just a really, really good spell. It's like probably, I'd call Force Field the best early game spell in the game. I think it's better than Concussive Shells for sure. Maybe even better than Stim. I don't know. Stim's pretty imba. But just going to pause it here for a second and take a look at the mini-map. Look at this nice red movement. He's got Zerglings here, Zerglings at the towers, Zergling at this tower, a group coming down here. He's watching this gold expansion. Really good map presence from our Norwegian friend StyGGen. So, something worth noting for Zerg players to do. He's all over the place. And you should be too. So, Nexus finally finishing for Adel Scott. He's got lots of sentries. These Zerglings probably aren't going to be able to do a whole lot. Because again, force fields are just so they just control so nicely in the early game and the mid game and the late game too. But by the late game usually they'll have Storm or something even sexier. But yeah, still a really good spell all throughout the game, kind of like Stim. So there's the Lings. They thought about trying to get this around on the sentries and then they got scared. Zerglings, not the bravest. They're thinking about their girlfriend Jennifer T. Zergling back at the hatchery, so they don't want to lose their lives unnecessarily. And StyGGen now getting Burrow and building a ton of roaches, as much as his gas could allow. His minerals are getting a little high. Would like to see him actually take a third, but we'll see when that comes along. Instead, he's just pouring his money into roaches. Lots of roaches coming out now. I think it's been 12 total. Yeah, he's at 7. He's got 5 coming out. Man, I could do math. Yeah. So here comes a small force of sentries coming up here around the bend. And who's sick of Metalopolis yet? Raise your hand. I am. Just saying. And Roach is pretty good against sentries. So he's going to... And look, there's a nice surround there. There's the really nice force fields. Roaches being good against sentries. Unfortunately, they're not good if they can't hit the sentries. So, very nice move from Adel Scott. He's losing roaches rapidly. And this push could be... When this if this push decides to come in, it could be really devastating. But looks like he's backing off for now. He's going to reinforce a little bit. There's that third. And... yeah, this dude's going to need to do something with his lair tech pretty quick. Burrow's almost finished. That's going to help a lot. There's the evolution chamber. Gillial reconstitution coming up, but it's not going to be up in time. Here comes a big Protoss force. Misses with some force fields. Okay, good. There's good control, and Burrow from StyGGen finishes. So good control of his roaches. Only got 2 killed, and then scared away the Protoss force again. So really good control from StyGGen there. Don't just throw your Zerg units into a Protoss army. You know, try and make them waste those force fields. You will be a much happier Zerg for it. I guarantee. I guarantee. Sacre bleu. And yeah, so Adel Scott runs. No. Adel Scott wees all the way home. See what I did there? I was doing the French accent. Yeah. No. Okay. Robo Bay going down. There's 6 more stalkers getting worked in. Has anyone noticed this new patch that stalkers are ridiculous? Holy shit. This guy attacked me with nothing but stalkers, right? Into 2-point defense drones and like 10 siege tanks and a pure marauder bioball with medevacs, right? And all he had was stalkers and like a colossi. And this motherfucker, he didn't even like lose any stalkers. Like, it was ridiculous. I don't know what happened to stalkers. They've been eating their Protoss Wheaties made out of, you know, the greater good and psionic webbing or whatever. And, yeah. I don't know. This patch, Stalker's been giving me trouble. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you other than that. So here comes a big push from Adel Scott. He's got a lot of Stalkers, no upgrades, but a decent amount of sentries. Roaches and Stalkers are kind of a wash overall. I mean, takes down the statue in his anger. Continuing to produce. Now he's producing some Hydras. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a ton of gas to work with. He was getting a lot of... and, ooh, nice force fields. Pretty good burrow, though. He burrows under. Observer is there, but the force field's only killing a few roaches, so he's doing a good job. And Protoss, once again, walling himself out of the Zerg base. And there's some Hydras hatching. He wants much more Hydra. Much more Hydra, yes. Roach Hydra, very good build. And pretty much ZV anything. I don't know about ZVZ, but yeah, it's probably good in that too. Making good use of his burrow is StyGGen, and I think that's one of those spells that a lot more people need to use much more actively. Here comes another push. The Protoss army is looking really scary right now. Holy God. And yeah, he's just moving his stuff back, making him waste those force fields. And Adel Scott being very smart with his units too. StyGGen is having a hard time producing enough. Protoss' macro was just insane this game, off 2 base. But his Hydras are doing pretty good work, actually. Roaches are making some good shots, too. And he's producing 7 more Roaches and 3 more Hydras, so when those hatch, that'll be a big help. Continuing to use his burrow, he's got nothing but Hydras left. He's bringing in the drones to fight. I wouldn't call this over yet. Oh, here's some more reinforcements, though. 13 Roaches about to hatch. That's going to help a lot. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Good Hydra micro, doing everything he can. Yeah. And there's more Roaches hatching, and more Roaches hatching. So many Roaches hatching, but it's just not enough. The Stalker push. So your basic, nothing too horribly exciting that game, but it was a Norwegian StarCraft 2 expert. So that's what we wanted to see. Of course, Adel Scott, one of the best players in the world, unquestionably, outside of Korea. Sorry, I'm getting congested, I guess. And the well played from StyGGen, very manner. And yeah, I guess that's it. Hope you liked the game. Hope you liked my D, because I certainly like yours. It's been SaharaDrac, sclegacy.com.